Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. 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 Come on, let's go Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Ha. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place.
Hello, my name is Monika Herzig. I'm a jazz musician, but I'm also an author. I wrote a book about a jazz musician, educator called David Baker, who grew up in Indianapolis. And we want to take you today on a journey to learn about jazz, but also about some incredible musicians right here from Indiana that changed the music, changed the world of jazz. And if you are in Indianapolis, here we'll show you a picture. This is on Capitol Road in Indianapolis, downtown, on the Musicians Repair Service side. And it's a mural of all these famous jazz musicians. So the people you see on this mural is, you see David Young on the saxophone, Jimmy Coe on the saxophone, David Baker, and J.J. Johnson and Slide Hampton on the trombones. There's Freddie Hubbard on there on the trumpet, and Larry Ridley. And the guy with the camera, that's Duncan Sheet. Duncan Sheet was a great photographer, and he actually created a book called The Jazz State of Indiana. And Duncan Sheet also was there when a lot of these musicians were discovered. He was always telling the story about the guitar player who was also on the mural, which is Wes Montgomery, and how he witnessed the night when he was discovered and signed to the biggest record label at the time, which was Riverside Records, and went on the road and put out some of the most important recordings of all time. So we would love to show you a little bit about how it feels, what it takes to do jazz, because there's a really cool element in there, which is coming up with things in the moment. It's called improvisation. You make things up. So when you hear jazz, there's always something that changes, that is done while you're listening to it, and you can change it, and you have the influence to come up with a new song every time. So in a minute we're gonna jam on a song called Sea Jam Blues, and we're joining on what's called a jam session in jazz, meaning musicians get together and they agree on a song to play, and then each one gets a turn to improvise and make things up. And David Baker always told this story about how they would gather on Sunday afternoons at a house called the Hampton House, because a family lived there with 13 kids who all played instruments, who were a traveling band and ended up staying in Indianapolis. So we're going to go to the jam session with the Hampton family and do some sea jam blues. Some of the members of the Hampton family are very well known in the jazz community. There's, of course, Slide Hampton, who you saw on the mural. There's Alitra Hampton, the piano player. There's Dawn Hampton, dancer and singer. There is Virtue Hampton, the bass player. There's Carmelita Hampton on the baritone sax. There is so many more of the family. So, you ready to do a jam session? And remember some of the things we talked about, because at the end of this we'll have some quiz questions for you. But for now, we'll do...
Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Yeah, come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, let's go jam at Duke's place. Come on, you can jam at Duke's place with us. Come on, you can jam, just repeat after me. Come on, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.